So a lot of you were asking on my other video how to make this shirt, and I didn't know it wasn't more common. I thought people knew this DIY, but anyways, get a shirt like this. It can honestly be any shirt. I crop it first, and then I lay it like on the back side so I can kind of estimate a like U shape to cut out, and do it a little thinner than you suspect because you're gonna have to hem it. Also, this is a fun trick to like mirror it perfectly. Then after you do that, turn it inside out and flip the edges up and then hem that all the way around, and then you can sew it into place, and when you're done with that, it'll create a little bit of a tunnel, and then you're going to get the excess piece that you cut off earlier when you cropped it, thread it through, and this is how it should turn out.
Making this top part 2, we're going to hem any unfinished edges on the bodice and then start on the sleeves. You'll cut 2 of these for each sleeve, stitching along the edge here, leaving one end open so that we can flip this right side out. It's going to look something like this here, and then we'll stitch a channel along the top of the sleeve and one along the bottom. Next, measure out your elastic on your arm and then on your armpit. We're going to work that through the channel we made using a safety pin. Then we're going to sew those edges together and flip the sleeve inside out and attach it to the bodice. Last, we'll add hook and eye closures, and then it will look something like this. If you have any questions, let me know, and if you make one of these, I'd love to see.
Yeah.
Here's how to make this wrap top in 15 minutes or less. Stretch fabrics are great for this project since they won't fray too much. Cut out 2 rectangles on the fold at 8 inches wide and 25 inches long. Sew the pieces together on one side using
An old vest top into this. Start by cropping the vest top you want to use, and then cut out the back section where the straps meet the top. Once you've done that, use that piece of fabric you just cut off and make 8 strips that are 1/2 inch wide and 4.5 inches long, and then pull on them so they roll up. Fold them in half and pin them onto the top. I pinned mine every 2 inches. And then sew them on. And then from the extra fabric, cut out 2 strips that are 1 inch wide and 24 inches long. And then sew them together to create one long strap. Pull on it to roll it up, and then you can thread it through the top. Once you've done that, it will look like this. Thank you for watching.
Today I'm going to show you how to turn a shirt into a skirt in about 10 minutes. So first off, I'm just laying down a skirt I already have to trace around, and I lined up the bottom hems so I don't have to hem the skirt at the end because it saved me even more time. And you want to make sure you have seam allowance on the sides and leave enough room at the top to fold over your waistband. So I'm just sewing the sides together and then folding the waistband over the same width that my elastic is, and I pinned it, and then I'm using a zigzag stitch to sew it. You can use any stretch stitch, but you want to leave a gap in the waistband so you can thread your elastic through. I used a bodkin tool for this, but you can also use a safety pin. And then you're just going to want to sew that elastic together and cover up the gap that you left, and you're done.
Yeah. Yeah.
That dress. So I went to the thrift store and I found like a super oversized men's like button-up t-shirt. So this is just a black one. And then I used a dress that I already really like the silhouette of, and I'm just gonna cut up along the sleeves, and then we're gonna save the sleeves for later. Then I just flipped it inside out and I made sure that the bottom hemlines match up and that it's super flat. So I just laid my dress down and I matched the shoulders up to the top, and then I'm literally just gonna pin up the side right along the dress. So I have it all pinned up, but I only pinned it to like the armpit of the dress that I'm using. Now I'm just gonna sew up the sides. Now that it's all sewed up the sides, I'm just gonna cut off the excess on the outside. Now the sleeve I'm going to cut across here so that it's a little bit smaller, and then up here as well, and then attach it. And you're going to want to pin the sleeves right sides together like this. And then you're all done. Hope that helped.
Okay, I'm teaching you how to make... I don't have a picture. Oh, I literally have it here. I'm teaching you how to make this top. Firstly, you should have a tank top that you put over a bit of cardboard to like stretch it out, okay? Then you need to get bleach. Don't be fucking stupid. Don't like use your fingers or anything, okay? Okay, so once you have that, you find an image. I used